big chunks of the road are starting to come up, and even though we're only supposed to be seeing scattered showers today, flooding has started to become a problem again. As you can see, this creek is starting to rush with water. Andrew, I'm here right now on Highway 16 in Canton, where 2 deputies were shot this morning, and there's still a very active law enforcement presence on this highway. Now, the mayor of Canton, Dr. William Truly, spoke with us not too long ago and said the deputy was shot in the head. Well, a lot of people are still shocked that this is happening. A lot of people say, they see this happening in other states, but they never thought that this would happen right here in Mississippi. Polls are getting ready to close in just about 2 hours. So tell me, what have you done in the past couple of weeks to secure your voters and those of Robert Foster's?
Well, we've tried to be in as many places as we can.
Flood water is still causing problems for residents and farmers in this area. Officials say even though the Still Bayou is open, the water won't be receding anytime soon. Thieves are back at it again in the city of Jackson, and this time they're stealing garbage cans from gas stations. The owner says it was all caught on camera. This apartment building behind me went up in flames early Saturday morning, forcing nearly 16 families out of their homes. Now they must figure out what's next. Before you take off in a Lyft or an Uber, there's a few things you should do. Number 1, make sure the vehicle description and driver details match what's on the app. CBD comes in many different forms. It can come as a topical cream, body lotion, or even in the form of a bath bomb for relaxation. It's the 36th annual House Parade and Festival, and you can see just about anything out here. The National Hurricane Center says dangerous storm surge, heavy rains, and wind conditions continue across the north central Gulf Coast. CBS News' Hillary Lane joins us now live with more on the storm and its possible impact. Concerns about gun safety have popped up since an 11-year-old shot and killed herself Sunday morning. Police say Asia Turner got a hold of an unsecured gun in her home. Firearms specialist Chad Winkler with Boondocks Training Academy says instances like this can be prevented, especially with the help of technology. An exclusive story you'll only see here on 12 News. A JPS mother is looking for answers after she says her 5-year-old daughter was left outside unsupervised for an extended period of time on August 21st.
Thing could happen to my child the way I feel. She was in all types of danger and harm's way.
The 4th of July is on Thursday, and that means fireworks will be lighting up the night sky. Robbie's Fireworks have expanded across Mississippi since the 1970s. The business provides hundreds of different kinds of fireworks for consumers, and the owner says there are fireworks for people of all ages. Chicken fans around the country left Popeye's restaurants empty-handed this week when the chain sold out of its new sandwiches, and one man is so angry about it that he is suing. Craig Barr of East Ridge, Tennessee, filed a summons accusing the restaurant of false advertising and deceptive business practices. He said he drove around to several locations only to be told at each of them there was no chicken sandwich available. Barr claims he even responded to a Craigslist ad posted by someone who said they worked at Popeyes and was selling the sandwiches under the table for $24. He said he paid the money but never got a sandwich. We're joined with Kelly Mott with the Ridgeland Tourism Commission. Now, Kelly, today is the kickoff for the Arts and Wine Festival. So can you just tell us a little bit about what makes this event so special to this area? Well, Jade, right at 7 o'clock, all 3 candidates will be right here in our WJTV 12 studio. The debate will be moderated by Byron Brown, Melanie Christopher, and Gerald Harris.
JSU.
Lamonte Pierce and his classmates from different majors were asked to find a solution to a problem in Mississippi. They chose the constant boil water notices issued by the city of Jackson. The solution? A filtered straw.
The guy who I was partnering with, Andrew Willis, he's in business marketing, finance, and all of that. Basically, he kept contacting me over the summer, and he was like, we need to continue to do this. We need to keep doing this. I think you hit on something big, and I think it'll do something. So I was like, yeah, we can try that out.
For the past couple of years, Pierce says he's been researching different types of filters and materials that would be safe to use, eventually creating a prototype straw called Clean Straw.
A lot of them do not filter out lead. I've seen some where they were drinking out of toilets, they were drinking from the river, different things like that, and they use simple filters that you can find in everyday filters. But the thing was, they did not filter out lead, so my main target was lead. If we can filter out lead, we can pretty much filter out anything.
Pierce has received impressive offers from big retailers like Walmart that would generate over $200,000 in sales, but he says he's still looking for the right investor. He's confident when one comes along, clean straw will benefit the economy and consumers.
Take the responsibility of clean water directly out of the government and state and city officials' hands and just put it in the hands of the consumers. If you want clean water, here you go. You don't have to wait on the money to be right for the government to fix this, fix that. Here you are right here.
My name is Barbara, and I need some assistance.
Barbara Hadnot has been blind since birth, but with the Be My Eyes app, she and nearly 140,000 visually impaired people get help with everyday tasks. And it's thanks to over 2.6 million volunteers around the world. The creator of the app is also visually impaired. He used it as a way to get independence from family.
He identified that having to call friends and family over FaceTime or Skype that we are on right now is not being truly independent, because you always have to decide who to bother or which relationships to rely on.
Hey Google, open Be My Eyes.
Katrina Howard Reeves uses the app for situations like matching clothes and accessories.
One of my friends comes over to pick me up. We're going to eat. She was like, Lord, what do you have on? Because he's looking at it. It looked fine to him, So I get the app and I was okay, what color is this? Does this match my shirt?
But Reeves and Hadnot also uses the app in the kitchen or on the go.
I have some Jell-O pudding. You can use this app at work. You can use it in your home. If you're out as a pedestrian walking the streets, if you need help with street signs.
More importantly, the app is at the palms of your hands, accessible 24/7.
I will recommend it, but you have to make sure that they have their phone set up for accessibility.
You don't have to worry about calling in too much, that you're bothering someone. Usually the callers are very glad. They're happy when someone calls.
Guns were locked and loaded on Mahalia Road as forces from Copiah County, Brookhaven Police, and Mississippi Highway Patrol worked to get murder suspect Shawan Allen out of a mobile home, who had been on the run since Sunday night. They used a drone and a robot to find him.
All of a sudden, we get a tip that he's out here, and he's holed up, and he's been hurt. He's been in 2 bad wrecks. I mean, really. He's hurt. He's limped up and everything. So we didn't think there would be that much of a problem taking him into custody.
Allen died after opening fire on a deputy, striking him. Fortunately, the vest saved the deputy's life. But this is just one piece to a robbery homicide investigation. Allen, along with Jatavius Berry, Adrian Smith, and Justin Anderson, are all suspects in the shooting death of 21-year-old Zaria Newton. She and her boyfriend walked in on the suspects robbing her home.
All they had to do was push her out of the way. They didn't have to kill her. It don't make any sense. These two big old fellas, they could have just pushed her out of the way and walked out the house. They didn't have to hurt her.
Berry turned himself in Sunday night, and Smith was caught at the Jackson airport and taken back to Brookhaven. We asked Smith if he had any comment while he was being taken into custody.
I want to get my name cleared at the mix.
Really?
Where were you going at the airport?
Mississippi Bureau of Investigations is taking over parts of this case, and Berry, Smith, and Anderson could each face a capital murder charge.
The public has got to help us, because if we don't work together, we're not going to be able to live safe anywhere. Not just Brookhaven, that's anywhere. It's not snitching when you're trying to save somebody's life.
Anyone with further details about this case is asked to call Brookhaven Police or Crime Stoppers. In Copiah County, Lanaya Lewis, WJTV 12.